I'm treasurer for the church, so we had a plan to build the extension. It splits into 3 areas, so you have a kitchen and a meeting room. They can become a cafe. Then you have a middle meeting room and an end meeting room. Yeah, there's a patio area here, so from the large doors at the end of the room, in summer you can open the doors and the children and people can go outside onto the patio, and because it overlooks the church grounds you get a lovely view. We had a plan to build the extension, but we couldn't start until we had sufficient funds. So the fundraising has been going on for many years. £300,000 has been donated by the congregation, and we're fortunate to get £88,000 in grants. There's lots of activities that bring people closer together. It's really central to the heart of Clayton. We're really pleased with it. We think it's a building that will last for generations to come.
As a relatively new business, I was looking for a facility that offered everything in a clean and kind of new environment, somewhere that was bright and it looked professional, and this facility does everything for me that I needed it to do. I have the kitchen at my disposal if I want to wash up or even if I want to bake, but we haven't got that far yet. The caretaker's really good, everyone's really accessible when it comes to booking, and it's a reasonable price in all honesty. Everyone who's ever come, they're really happy with the facility. I meet lots of lovely people. I've made friends through having classes here. If anything, I've built a friendship basis as well as a business.
I'm a friend of Jeanette's. We actually met when she was selling her cakes, and they were just fantastic, so we struck up a conversation and that was it, and I came to her first class 2 days later here. Really impressed with the whole setup and with what Jeanette had to offer with her cupcake class. You just learn so much and surprise yourself at the quality of your end product that you think, wow, I never knew I could do that.
If you've made a mess.
There was nothing in the village for people who enjoyed just singing for the fun of it. They didn't need any particular skill or talent, it was just an enjoyment thing. But they'd come on a Thursday, they'd pay £2, and we've had young and old and a mixture of people, lots of people from Clayton but also people from other areas as well. And it's just grown from strength to strength really.
I like coming to Brownies because we play lots of fun games, we make lots of different things all the time.
Well, we met in the old school hall, which was a huge place, but it was just literally a hall with nothing in it. So we'd no tables, no chairs. If we needed chairs, we'd to get the caretaker to come along and take things out for us, but the chairs were minute because it were from like the reception end, so they were tiny. Tables were tiny, with no kitchen facilities. So the change in here is just fantastic. Oh, we'd no storage, so we had to take all our things every week in a huge old suitcase that we had to wheel in and then wheel out again, and it all burst open with all these things in. Now we've got a fantastic cupboard with storage boxes. It's just brilliant. We can keep everything here. Everything's just there when we need it. We've got the kitchen, which has been absolutely brilliant. We can do lots of cooking, baking, all sorts of different things we've done with the children. We've got the tables and chairs, so we can use those. The children can sit around tables, and it's a lot better in the little groups. They can chat better because they're in a little confined space around the table. They've got the carpet on the floor, so the games are a lot comfortable for them. They can crawl around the floor and they're not getting hurt knees and things. Just brilliant, we just love it. Every time I come in I think, wow, we're here, it's lovely.
Oh, it's brilliant. Where we used to do it before, it were about a room which were about a third of the size of this. It were either too hot or too cold. It was quite a low ceiling, so when we played ball games, the ball were bouncing off the walls and off the ceiling and smashing clocks up and everything. And now they've got loads of room, they can run about, we can do, loads of different things here. I think as well the good thing about it is we've got the partitions, so even if you want to, you can sort of split the room up and go off into little groups, whereas before we were splitting off into groups but sitting in the hallway or in a little cubby hall, so it's much better.
We like play games and like have like tuck shop and things.
It's fun because you can like come and see your mates if you've not like seen them for a while. we can come see them.
Our vision, our heart, if you like, is about this being a space that can be used by the local community. We want these rooms to be a community centre that can be used by Clayton people in as many different ways as we can see that happening.
Just to have a hub like this in a village, it's bringing people together and it's forming relationships within the groups here that then can lead to other things, which is fantastic. It's what you need in a community.